Guess what just arrived at the fight cave? I know. I got some explaining to do. Welcome back to the fight cave, and look at what the UPS driver just dropped off. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, didn't the last video we unboxed the XM Studios 1/6 line from DC that I was going to get Darkseid or Green Lantern? Well, this past weekend I made it up to Reno, and I happened to lay a parlay down on some UFC fights. And thankfully to Fabricio Werdum, who was a 3-1 underdog, he made it happen, and he gave me some extra cash. And I felt like I didn't want to pay off a statue and wait 3 to 6 to 9 to a year, months to a year to get that statue. And when I saw that Aquaman, once the reviews started coming out, I started seeing it disappear off all the local websites that serve the U.S. area. I saw that Secret Compass still had a couple, so I went ahead and jumped on this. And let me go ahead, let's put it together, and I'll give you my thoughts. Okay, I'm back. And honestly, I'm really taken aback from the beauty of this statue. Now, when I first saw this line, I was introduced to it by The Flash. Okay, The Flash drew me to the line. I got interested into it. I looked at all the statues. And while I want to say all these statues are art, right? They're hand-painted works of art. You could tell that this piece unto itself was a higher piece of art. And as happy as I was with my Flash, this one is blowing me away. And I'm not really drawn to the character Aquaman. Never have, probably never will be. But this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen of my statues in person. I've never been to a con. I've never been to someone else's house that had these. So in person, this thing is mind blowing. This thing's the ornamentation, all the little details. It's just the size of the seahorse is honestly amazing unto itself. The paint job on it. All the details of the saddle. You got pearls on the top of the saddle, running down the side. This thing is beautiful, and it has a pretty small footprint. It's not that big of a base. It's actually, it feels secure, but physically it feels secure. Visually, it kind of feels like this thing could tip over. But, the base, everything feels rock solid. So here it is with the short hair, which I'm going to keep, or I'm going to leave that portrait in unless I get really tired of it. Because honestly, I don't like seeing dudes with long hair. So no offense, I don't like long hair. But this thing is beautiful, and just like all these statues, they're wonderful to look all around. They're just not, and that's the problem where my display case is, or where I display them, is that you cannot really take in the beauty of all angles of these pieces that are made, right? I have an X23, and it only looks really awesome from one angle, right? You can see the details in the back. You can walk around, you can kind of see the severed hand, but it's not really the big part of the show, right? Looking straight on at the 180 degree angle, that's what it is. But you know, these XM Studio statues, you know, there's so much to see all the way around. I mean, you're looking at the back of the fish, right? You see the scales in the back. You see the sea star. A lot of different colors in the base, coral. This is absolutely amazing, and I'm very happy that I picked it up. And this is a work of art. This is everything that's great in a statue. And I want to give some further thoughts about, you know, this line, because this is the fourth one that I picked up. I basically have all the heroes of the first wave. I have Flash, Superman, Wonder Woman, and now Aquaman. And I'll give my thoughts about it later. I won't bore you with those. But what I will do is kind of set up this camera a little closer. I'll shut up, and I'll give you kind of a closer look. Any comments or questions, don't be afraid to ask. Thanks for watching. Until next time.